Welcome, friends. How are you? Hope all is great. Today, let's have a look at the upcoming player contracts from PCB. In the COVID scenario, PCB has decided not to spend on the infrastructure at its stadium and save in the region of around rupees 5 billion, which could be used to safeguard the interests and well being of its cricketers and staff members. A plan is chalked out to prepare for the worst case scenario in case cricket operations are hit for the next 2 years as well. As per the earlier planning, in the next 2 years, they were supposed to spend around 4 to 5 billion rupees on stadiums, infrastructure, etc. But by not spending this money on infrastructure, it is felt that this can be used to run the cricket easily without external pressures and protect their staff and players as well. However, they will be in problem if this crunch continues for more than 2 years. Current contracts are awarded from the range of 1st August 2019 and will be ending on 30th of June 2020 this year. Less than close to 6 weeks to go, wherein compared to earlier years, the number of players who were contracted had been reduced from 33 to 19 only. Let's have a look at who all are in the current contracts. In the category A, as you know the categories have been divided into A, B, and C. A being the highest and C being the lowest. A has a salary of around 11 lakhs per month. B has a salary of around 7.5 lakhs per month. C has a salary of around 5.5 lakhs month. These are all in Pakistani rupees. So in the category A, we have Babar Azam, Sarfaraz Ahmed, Yasir Shah. In category B, we have Asad Shafiq, Azhar Ali, Haris Sohail, Imamul Haq, Muhammad Abbas, Shadab Khan, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Wahab Riaz. In category C, we have Abid Ali, Hassan Ali, Fakar Zaman, Imad Wasim, Muhammad Amir, Muhammad Rizwan, Shan Masood, Usman Chinwari. Now, the first thing that might come to some people's mind is that even Shoaib Malik and Hafiz played, but they are not in this list. So were they never paid? No, they were paid. The how the contract works is that whoever are the players that are listed within them will be paid on a fixed monthly basis, as you can see on the slide as well, based on their category. Whoever is not in this list but is selected for some matches, some tournaments, or some series will be paid equivalent to this into which he falls, and based on that, that will be paid only for those series or those matches. For example, when Shoaib Malik and Hafiz, they recently played the Bangladesh series, so they were paid on the equivalent to category C players only for those number of matches. So that is the difference. PCB meeting is expected to be held soon and no salary reductions are expected in this. However, it will be interesting to see who is going to be a part of the contract awarding committee. Why? Because the last year committee had Zakir Khan, Wasim Khan, Mudassar Nazar, Harun Rashid, Miki Athar as a part of them. Out of these, Mudassar, Miki Athar, Harun Rashid, Wasim Khan are gone from the committee. Only Zakir is there, but not a regular participant in the daily cricket affairs. So not sure how active he might be in this. Interesting to see that who will be a part of the committee this time around. Could it be the coach? Could it be some more additions into this? General, looking at the Pakistan cricket, I think the expectations that I have from this is that a core team of players will be established. Like last time, the number of players awarded, the contracts were reduced from 33 to 19. This time, I feel that it should be further reduced to a certain number in which they see future prospects. So this number could come down further and they could establish a core team which will comprise of the players which play all the formats or are seen to be reasonable or very good prospects for any of them. We'll discuss more in the video as we progress. So that is first expectation. Then I think the philosophy should be very encouraging to the new players and looking ahead in the future. No need of looking into the players who have been around for some time, are giving average performances. You have to move forward, take a risk. It's a risk to reward ratio. You might fail, but you might succeed as well. And if you succeed, those goals, those benefits that you have would be much long lasting. Then there is another suggestion that they could take on board is that for except the core team players, they could make it incentivized instead of the fixed salary format that might propel the players to kind of who are not a part of the core team to perform even better. And the most important thing that they need to look into is the salary of the players at the moment is lesser than the coaches staff that is there. This is extremely illogical. the cricket is there or is being advertised because of the players, not because of the coaches or the staff. Yes, they are very important, but they are not the only one that should drive this criteria. So this is very, very important to look at the rationalization of the salaries between players and the staff. Now let's have a look at the players that I expect should be there. Now I've just, you will see a lot of marking on this slide in the video, but what I would just identify quickly is that the ones that I have marked in black and yellow, I feel that they should be part of what I was calling the core team, the ones who are really going to be there. You'll notice that Babar Azam, well, who doesn't know him, right? Shaheen Shah Afridi, I think he's performing absolutely phenomenally, in the past, I mean. But you just don't need to say he's the future, I mean. Then, and third player that I would like to name is Shan Masood. Shan Masood was currently in the C category. I think he should move to B. He has been doing reasonably well. Even his PSL went decently. He did some captaincy. He's looking to grow as we move forward. He may not be a natural talent, but he does look to be progressing very, very well. Imad Wasim, he's been around for some time, and I think his performance in the World Cup, he needs to be rewarded. That's what I feel. He has been an integral part of it. I mean, then the next one that I would like to say is Haider Ali. Absolutely phenomenal. Yes, he's not a prepared product, but I think it's the right time to take him in, expose him, keep him in the dressing room, make him in the category C player. It will give him a lot of confidence. He can work on a lot of things, to improve his. He has a lot of shots. He has all the shots probably, but he doesn't have the temperament. He needs to work on those things, more technical aspect. When you get into the next level of the game, from your national or PSL levels to the international league, you'll be exposed further. So it's the learning time for him. I think it's time for him. This is the step forward that I was talking about. The next is Naseem Shah. Of course, we know him, recent debutant. I think he's doing very well. He's one of the prospects in the. They tried so many, earlier people, recalled many people, gave caps to more people, but I think he's the guy who should be there as the part of the core team. Then, as a wicket keeper, I would like to say that they should consider Zishan Ashraf. Yes, you heard it right. Zishan Ashraf instead of Sarfaraz Ahmed. Enough of Sarfaraz Ahmed. That's what I would like to say. Zishan Ashraf, look at his PSL performance. A few innings, maybe not very consistent, but the few innings that he played, look at his timing. Look at his timing. I think he's a naturally talented player. They should give real encouragement to him by including him in this. And wicket keeping, the way Sarfaraz has batted, I am sure that Zishan can do that equally well, and perhaps much better when it comes to that kind of. But he needs a lot of preparation work, etc., etc., exposure, etc. And this is the right time to bring him in. So these seven players I feel should be a part of it. Other things that I would like to say is that Shadab Khan is probably at the moment in category B. I think he should move to C. Yeah, a lot of people will argue that he did this, that, but I don't think he deserves to be in the B. He should be in the C, that's all. Then few other players which I would also like to see them definitely out is Mohammad Abbas. I don't think he's worth it, right? Wahab Riaz, Fakhar Zaman, Mohammad Amir, Usman Chinwari should be out. Now, many will argue Wahab Riaz did this, Mohammad Amir did this, that. Okay, all said and done, anybody can come and take the wickets in the last. They are not taking the wickets in the starting, except the same Champions Trophy which happened maybe 3 years back. That's all. I don't think they have done anything phenomenal. Plus, the most important thing, you have any kind of allegations, you are in any kind of controversies, and you're not playing for the test matches, please out. Yes, you are not selected is a different issue, but you voluntarily say that I don't want to play, you should be out of the team. Fakhar Zaman, I still believe many will say he did so well in the PSL, this, that. I don't think, yes, 1 in 10 matches he will definitely help you, but he's not going to be a consistent performer. His technique is not like that. In countries like Australia, etc., I personally feel he may not be a success. So I think they should look ahead of him. So, and another addition that I have recommended is Harris Roff. In PSL, he was kind of a 50-50 kind of a person, in my opinion. But no harm in keeping him in and, developing him as a talent. Imamul Haq, you can still retain him or perhaps move him to category C. Haris Sohail, Asad Shafiq, same. Azhar Ali, I feel, doesn't deserve his place. He's not been up to the mark. Let him go back, work on his basics, work on the technical part, work on the domestic cricket, come back as an improved player with a better form. That's good. Fawad Alam, I think deserves to be in the category C. He has been performing a lot. Give him a chance. He has been selected recently. Put him in category C. He doesn't perform. Okay, take him out. So this was today's my expectation on this. Please do share your expectations on this, how this was, which players you would like to see in the ABC getting added or getting deleted, and it will be great to have that discussion. Do comment, like, dislike, subscribe with lots of more stuff coming in. Thank you.